Hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakhakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. All right. Now, in this lesson, I just want to go over Matthew, the second chapter. All right, and what was the star that the wise men saw? All right, because if you were to read this, all right, face front value, all right, you would see that word star and you would think that it was an actual, star. All right, one that is unlearned, all right, that wasn't taught would think that is a star. All right, but really, all right, this star that's being talked about here that the wise men saw, all right, this star is a chariot of the Lord, man, whom this world calls UFOs. All right, this world, they like to call them UFOs, but they're really chariots of the Lord, the chariots of Israel. Okay. So let's get into it. We're gonna get into what the star. Okay, so Matthew 2:2. All right, man, we start at verse 1. It says, "Now when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem." Right. So these wise men, they understood, all right, the prophecy of Yahushua, all right, being born in Bethlehem. They were studied in the scriptures. They knew the prophecies. They were men of the Lord. They believed. All right. Verse 2 reads, saying, "Where is he that is born King of Jews? For we have seen this his star in the east and are come to worship him." All right, and this star is talking about a chariot. Okay, let's go back down to verse 9. I'm gonna skip over. Verse 9, just get to the straight to the point. All right, verse 9. When they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, because go up, all right, Herod was basically trying to deceive, those wise men, because really Herod wanted to kill Yahushua. All right, Herod really wanted to kill Yahushua. So, Herod tried to deceive the wise men, in saying, look, go find, all right, the child, all right, go find Yahushua and bring him before me. Well, it says, really, we're just going to read it. All right, let's read it. Verse 8, it reads, and he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search diligently for the young child. And when ye have found him, bring me word again that I may come and worship him also. And that's a lie. All right, Herod didn't want to worship him. He wanted to kill him. All right, verse 9, it reads, and when they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them. Still, it came and stood over where the young child was. So basically, the chariot, all right, this star that's being talked about here, the star was basically over, all right, where Yahushua was at. All right, let's read it in the verse 9. And now, what star do you know that's doing that? The star was moving. Let's get in NLT. It says, after this interview, the wise men went their way, and the star they had seen in the east guided them to Bethlehem. It went ahead of them and stopped over the place where the child was. Now, what star do you know that's doing that? All right, no star. That was a chariot. It just looked like a star. All right, that's what they were describing it as. All right, a star. All right, but it was really a chariot. All right, this is how we know that this is a chariot, man. What star do you know is moving? All right, guiding people. I mean, guiding the wise men. All right, to the place where Yahushua was. No star. It was a chariot. All right, and the angel was in that chariot. This place we'll call it UFOs, but those are chariots of the Lord with angels within inside them, not little green men from Mars. Okay. Verse 9. And when they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them till it came and stood over where the young child was, man. All right. So the chariot was standing, or was like hovering over Yahushua, all right, where he was. All right, verse 10, when they saw the star, they rejoiced an exceedingly great joy. All right, there was the wise men, they were basically, as it says here, they were in great joy, because they was looking for the Messiah, man. All right, Yahushua, they understood the prophecies. Okay, and this wasn't the only time, the chariots, had guided, certain people. So I'm gonna go to Exodus. All right, we're going to end it there. It's a little short one, just to get edification on what that star is in Matthew, the second chapter, because you would have someone that would read Matthew, the second chapter, being unlearned, not being taught, they'll think that's an actual star, but really it's a chariot. All right, the chariots are all within the scriptures, man. All right, so let's get Exodus 13. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, Exodus 13 and 20, it reads, and they took their journey from Succoth, and who is the they? The Israelites. All right, as they was delivered from Egypt. All right, they were then in the wilderness. All right, it says, and they took their journey from Succoth, and encamped in Etham, in the edge of the wilderness. Verse 21, and the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, to go by day and night. All right, what is this pillar of a cloud, all right, that led them by the way? It was a chariot. All right, they described it as a pillar of fire. All right, something that emits light. Same thing with a star, Matthew 2, it said it was a star. What does a star do? Emit light. The chariot had light. It had lights on it. Same thing here. All right, this pillar of cloud, or this pillar of fire, all right, was a chariot. All right, and it was leading, all right, the Israelites through the wilderness. Okay, it says, verse 22, he took not away the pillar of cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people. All right, so the Lord didn't, take away the chariot. The chariot was basically guiding them, all right, through the wilderness. All right, so that was pretty much it, man. The chariots have always been there. Even in the time of Matthew with the wise men, when they saw the star and it guided them to Yahushai, and even in the time here, Exodus 13, all right, this pillar of fire, this pillar of fire was a chariot that was leading the Israelites, all right, within the wilderness. Okay, so that was pretty much it, man. Just to bring edification on what the star is, all right, in Matthew, the second chapter. All right, it's the chariots of the Lord. All right, whom this world calls UFOs. All right, they're really chariots. All right, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So with that, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Bahasham Rakhakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.